This is not an ordinary prayer. This is not a soft emotional comfort message. This is a warfare introduction to Psalms 4, a scripture that has been a shield for generations, a psalm that has broken spiritual disturbances and restored peace where chaos once lived. If you are here, it is not by accident. Something has been rising in the spirit, a wall being built against your progress, a door quietly closing against your rest, dreams that disturb you, insomnia that drains you, night battles that leave you waking up more tired than when you slept. Tonight, we are entering dimensions of prayer cast directly on your life, dimensions that confront what has been confronting you. And I am very sure of this one thing. By the end of this prayer, something will shift. Something will break, something will release. You will not leave this moment the same. Before we continue, I want to ask you a question, one that pulls you into this prayer. What is that one thing your heart has been quietly battling at night? Comment it below, because your breakthrough often begins the moment you bring it into the light. And as you like this video, understand it is not just a like. It is you saying, I refuse the darkness. I break agreement with every night attack. I choose peace. That simple act becomes a prophetic action over your life. Share this prayer because someone connected to you may be fighting a silent battle you don't know about. And as you subscribe, you join a community where every prayer lifts you, covers you, and prepares you for victory. Let's pray. As I lay down this night, O Lord, answer me when I call, and let your light break through every darkness surrounding my life tonight. I declare that every witchcraft altar raised against my sleep collapses by fire, and every night attacker assigned to monitor my steps is blinded without recovery. I refuse to yield my night to marine spirits, serpentine spirits, dream manipulators, or ancestral altars that seek to invade my rest. For you enlarge me when I am in distress. Let every evil dream projected into my mind turn back upon its sender with sevenfold destruction, and let every arrow of death released against my spirit be reversed violently. I decree that every demon assigned to drain my energy, scatter my thoughts, or steal my blessings is arrested by the thunder of God. Tonight I take authority over every dark operation against my life, and I declare that my sleep is shielded by the power of the Almighty. Let the enemies who rise against me in the night be put to shame and confusion as your glory surrounds me like an impenetrable wall. O Lord, hear me when I cry out, for you set me apart for yourself, and no power of hell will override the hedge you have placed around me. O God of my salvation, arise tonight and let every marine spirit rising from the waters to trouble my dreams be chained in everlasting captivity. I decree that every monitoring spirit hovering around my house is struck down by the lightning of heaven, never to resurrect against me. Let every ancestral altar demanding sacrifices over my life be consumed by the fire that goes before your throne. I declare that as I lie down, you will give me peace, and every satanic dream manipulation intended to cage my destiny is shattered beyond recovery. Let every evil voice calling my name in the night be silenced permanently, and let the handwriting of darkness against my sleep be wiped out by divine judgment. I command every witchcraft projection, arrows, shadows, nightmares, masquerades, to burn into ashes under the judgment of God. Any power attempting to plant fear, confusion, sickness, or spiritual weakness in my sleep is overturned by your mighty hand. I proclaim that my night is sealed under divine protection, and no demon will trespass the boundaries of my peace. Lord, you hear me when I call, and tonight my cry rises as a weapon against every unseen enemy. Let the fire of the Lord sweep through my room, my atmosphere, and every corner where evil spirits attempt to hide. I decree that every demonic portal open to access my dreams is shut forever by divine authority, and every witchcraft agent attempting astral projection into my space crashes down instantly. O God, let the enemies who have risen against me be disgraced as you lift my countenance with your light. I paralyze every night attacker planning to feed on my virtue, drain my strength, or manipulate my destiny in the realm of dreams. Let the winds of the Spirit scatter any satanic gathering calling my name tonight. Every serpentine spirit moving through the shadows to strike me is roasted by unquenchable fire, and every marine covenant working against my peace is shattered. I declare that the atmosphere around my sleep will be filled with the presence of the Almighty, making it impossible for darkness to operate. Tonight I sleep under divine preservation, and every enemy will fall into the pit they dug for me. O Lord, rise with vengeance and tear apart every evil web woven against my sleep by monitoring spirits and ancestral forces. I decree that every spiritual arrow fired against my mind, my rest, my dreams, and my body returns violently to its sender. Let every demonic beast assigned to torment me in the night perish under the wrath of God. As you let your light shine upon me, let every shadow of witchcraft disappear without trace. I overturn every satanic trap meant to manipulate my thoughts in sleep, and I command every spirit of fear to be consumed by holy fire. Every marine covenant manipulating my dream world breaks tonight, and every serpentine spirit crawling into my spiritual atmosphere is crushed. I decree that your peace will wrap around me like a shield, blocking every assignment of darkness. Let the enemies who say they will attack me in the night fall into sudden destruction. I am preserved, and no evil force will prevail over my rest. Tonight I declare that my bed becomes an altar of power, and every witchcraft device targeting me catches fire. Let every evil hand stretched toward me in the realm of the night wither instantly by the command of God. I decree that every dream-controlling demon loses its influence over my sleep, and every satanic dream meant to manipulate my destiny is aborted. As you hear my cry, O Lord, let the light of your countenance scatter every demonic presence attempting to suffocate my peace. Every night whisper of darkness is silenced, and every witchcraft pattern projected against my rest is broken. I declare that my mind is sealed by the blood of Jesus against every demonic infiltration. Marine spirits who attempt to invade my sleep through seductive dreams are bound and cast into the abyss. Tonight I sleep under divine authority, and every power that rises against me will be disgraced. God, arise and smash every ancestral curse activated in the night to disturb my rest. I decree that every evil summoning, incantation, or chant raised against me is swallowed by the earth before it reaches me. Let the thunder of God dismantle any witchcraft network sending nightmares to terrorize my spirit. I command every dream of bondage, stagnation, backwardness, or manipulation to be burned by spiritual fire. Every night attacker assigned to steal my blessings is arrested by the angels of the Lord and judged without mercy. As I lie down, I decree that no demonic force will access my spirit. Your light shines on me, O Lord, and every plan of darkness collapses under its brightness. Every marine force projecting spiritual husbands or wives into my dreams is cut off permanently. Let every enemy who thought they could overpower me tonight be scattered in 7 directions. Let the consuming fire of God obliterate every evil altar chanting my name in the night. I decree that every witchcraft projection into my dreams is reversed with destructive force. Lord, let your light expose every hidden enemy planning to strike me as I sleep. I command every monitoring spirit perched on rooftops, crossroads, or invisible realms watching me to be blinded. Every serpentine spirit attempting to release spiritual poison into my sleep is crushed under divine judgment. I reject every evil dream program to derail my destiny, weaken my spirit, or pollute my purity. Tonight I sleep in safety as your glory surrounds me. Every night attacker seeking to infiltrate my spirit realm is trapped and destroyed. Your peace overshadows me, and no force of darkness will succeed in invading my rest. Tonight I decree that my spirit will not be captured by witchcraft cages or marine prisons. Every dream affliction sent to confuse my direction, distract my calling, or steal my blessings is neutralized. O Lord, rise in your anger and let every enemy plotting against my sleep fall under terrifying judgment. I cancel every demonic dream memory that would seek to manipulate my emotions or decisions. I crush every ancestral altar attempting to renew covenants with my life in the night. Every shadowy figure pursuing me in the dream realm is swallowed by the fire of God. Let the brightness of your face scatter every demon lurking in the dark. Every night attacker assigned to operate in secrecy is exposed and destroyed. I sleep under divine security that no enemy can penetrate. I declare tonight that my name is removed from every witchcraft list, demonic scroll, or satanic calendar programmed for night attacks. Every evil dream intended to introduce sickness, setbacks, or confusion is reversed. I decree that every marine spirit assigned to manipulate my dream atmosphere is paralyzed. O Lord, let your light rise upon me and scatter every evil force lurking in my environment. Every night hunter seeking to capture my soul is consumed by divine fire. I command every serpentine power attempting to coil around my spirit to be shattered. Every familiar spirit pretending to appear in dreams as family members or loved ones is stripped of all influence. I decree that my night is covered with divine thunder that terrifies every demonic intruder. You hear me when I call, O God, and you deliver me from every plan of darkness. Tonight I decree that every spirit of death roaming in the night seeking a victim will never locate me. Every evil dream fashioned to steal my peace or plant terror is nullified. Every witchcraft meeting held to monitor my night is scattered by the voice of the Lord. I decree that ancestral spirits will not rise to trouble my rest. Every marine power sending spiritual pollution, lust, or manipulation is cut off permanently. Lord, let your light expose every demon hiding in my surroundings. I declare that my sleep is guarded by angels of war, and no night attacker will penetrate the shield of God around me. Every serpent assigned to bite, inject fear, or poison my spirit is crushed. Tonight I lie down in peace and safety, and I rise with victory in the morning. Tonight I rise in holy fury and declare that every witchcraft altar calling my name is crushed by the power of God, and every night attacker assigned to invade my sleep is arrested by divine judgment. I decree that every marine spirit projecting seductive dreams, covenant-renewing dreams, or spiritual pollution into my night is bound in chains and cast into everlasting darkness. Let every monitoring spirit hovering around my house lose its wings, its eyes, and its power as the fire of God sweeps through my atmosphere with violent intensity. I command every ancestral altar demanding access to my dreams to collapse under heavenly fire. For the Lord hears me when I call, and he lifts his light over my spirit. Every serpentine spirit crawling into my night to inject fear, poison, or confusion is crushed under the weight of divine wrath without escape. Let every evil arrow launched into my sleep be reversed with multiplied destruction upon every sender that dared to rise against me. I decree that no demon will manipulate my dreams, no power will distort my visions, and no spirit will drain my strength in the depth of the night. O Lord, shine your light upon me and scatter every demonic shadow attempting to hide near my bed, my room, or my spirit realm. I declare that my sleep is surrounded by the thunder of heaven, making it impossible for darkness to operate around me. Tonight I lie down in divine safety, and every enemy that rises against me will fall into sudden terror and irreversible disgrace. As I enter this night, I command every witchcraft force plotting to invade my dreams to receive the fire of destruction, and I decree that every demonic assignment against my sleep collapses before it is executed. I stand in the authority of the Almighty and declare that every marine spirit attempting to plant confusion, lust, fear, or spiritual weakness in my dreams is silenced permanently. Let every monitoring spirit perched around my house, waiting to observe my spiritual activity, be struck blind and powerless under the lightning of God. I decree that every ancestral altar seeking access to my spirit tonight is swallowed by the fire that surrounds me, for the Lord shines his light upon my dwelling. Every serpentine spirit creeping in the shadows to coil around my destiny is shattered beyond repair. I reject every evil dream program to weaken my confidence, scatter my blessings, or delay my progress. I declare that my spirit is guarded by heavenly warriors who will not allow any force of darkness to cross the boundaries of my peace. Every night attacker flying through the air or creeping through the earth is consumed by divine judgment. Tonight I lie down with the assurance that no enemy will prevail against me. O Lord, rise with vengeance and drown every marine power that has monitored my life, manipulated my nights, or attempted to bind my spirit in dark covenants. I decree that every demonic infiltration plan is exposed and destroyed before it even nears my spiritual gates. Every witchcraft voice calling me in the night is silenced forever, and every evil summoning is reversed with destruction. Let the fire of God surround my bed like a wall that no darkness can penetrate. Every shadowy presence assigned to wait until I sleep in order to attack me is scattered by the brightness of your countenance. I decree that every ancestral spirit disguising itself in dreams as a familiar face is exposed and arrested. I reject every demonic dream constructed to place me in bondage, loss, stagnation, or spiritual defeat. Tonight, the peace of God surrounds me, and every operation of hell collapses in disgrace. Every night attacker who rises against my destiny will find themselves consumed by the very traps they set for me. I sleep under divine refuge, unreachable by the hands of my enemies. Let every portal opened by witchcraft agents into my atmosphere be sealed with permanent closure, and let every evil spirit attempting access be cast into chains. I decree that every marine power rising from waters to manipulate my spirit is destroyed by heavenly thunder. Every ancestral curse sent to revisit me in the night is broken and erased by the power of God. I declare that my dreams tonight will not be hijacked by darkness, manipulated by spirits, or infiltrated by demonic entities. Every serpent, dragon, or spiritual beast sent to intimidate me in the realm of dreams is torn apart by angels of war. Lord, let your light expose every enemy that hides behind darkness, pretending to be invisible. Every night attacker plotting to steal my virtue or blessings through dreams is caught and judged instantly. I decree that my spiritual strength increases even in sleep, and no enemy will weaken me. Tonight I lie down in supernatural safety, guarded by your unfailing presence. No demonic assignment will succeed against me. God, arise and scatter every witchcraft council planning to manipulate my sleep through nightmares or demonic dreams. I decree that every evil projection, spell, or incantation sent toward my mind is withdrawn violently and backfires against its senders. Every monitoring spirit that has been assigned to observe my rest is consumed by holy flames. I declare that every marine covenant attempting to re-establish influence over my life through dream encounters is broken permanently. Every ancestral altar that seeks to track me, summon me, or cage me tonight falls apart without remedy. I reject every dream of fear, imprisonment, backwardness, or delay, and I command such dreams to perish instantly. Let the fire of God fill every corner of my environment, leaving no hiding place for darkness. Every night attacker preparing a spiritual trap for me is caught in their own net. Tonight I sleep with confidence, for your light shines upon me even in the deepest hours of the night. No plan of darkness will stand against me. I decree that every demonic force whispering in the night to plant confusion, worry, or fear in my heart is silenced permanently. Let every witchcraft hand stretched toward me in the spirit be burned without mercy. Every marine spirit attempting to link itself to my destiny through seductive dreams or soul ties is cut off by the sword of the Lord. Every serpentine spirit sneaking into my dream realm to poison my peace is crushed under holy fire. I reject every subconscious attack, every demonic suggestion, and every evil planting intended for my downfall. O Lord, let your light shine upon me, scattering every demonic presence that dares to approach me. Every ancestral force calling my name in the night meets instant destruction. I decree that my dreams tonight will be visions of victory, clarity, and divine strength. Every night attacker plotting spiritual ambush against me is paralyzed beyond repair. Tonight I sleep in dominion and rise with greater power. Let every witchcraft power releasing nightmares into my sleep collapse under the weight of God's anger. I decree that every demonic dream meant to bind me in fear, torment, or mental instability is nullified. Every marine spirit releasing dream pollution through false intimacy, illusions, or manipulations is bound with chains of divine judgment. Every monitoring spirit attempting to record my movements in the spirit realm is blinded permanently. O Lord, scatter every ancestral force trying to drag my soul into ancient covenants through dreams. I reject every dream of defeat, failure, or regression, and I declare that none of them will manifest in my life. Every night attacker hiding in the form of familiar faces, animals, or shadows is exposed and destroyed. I decree that divine fire surrounds my bed and consumes every demon attempting access. Tonight my spirit is untouchable by darkness. I sleep under the wings of divine safety. As I enter the depth of this night, I declare that every witchcraft missile fired into my dreams is intercepted and reversed with brutal force. Every marine influence attempting to drag my spirit into bondage is broken permanently. Every demon trying to manipulate my emotions or choices through dreams is stripped of its power. Let the fire of God expose and scatter every ancestral spirit masquerading as family members or loved ones. Every serpentine spirit attempting to coil around my destiny in the night is crushed without recovery. I decree that every evil dream intended to cage my progress is burned into ashes. Let every monitoring spirit seeking to observe my spiritual activity be struck down suddenly. I declare that my sleep will be filled with peace that darkness cannot interfere with. Every night attacker attempting access to my room or spirit realm is consumed by the fire of God. Tonight I lie down as one preserved, untouchable, and victorious. I decree that every witchcraft agent traveling through astral projection to enter my environment is arrested by angelic forces and judged without mercy. Every marine power sending spiritual currents to influence my dreams is dried up by divine authority. Every ancestral altar seeking to manipulate my night is shattered into pieces. O Lord, let your light chase away every demonic presence attempting to linger near my bed. Every serpentine spirit releasing spiritual venom into my sleep is crushed completely. Every nightmare sent to inject fear or anxiety into my heart is cancelled. I decree that my night is protected by divine warriors who do not slumber or sleep. Every night attacker lurking in hidden realms is dragged out and destroyed. I declare that my dreams tonight will align with the will of God, free from demonic pollution. I sleep under a shield that no enemy can penetrate. Let the thunder of God strike every witchcraft altarpiece used to summon me during the night. I decree that every demonic dream meant to plant sickness, defeat, or confusion is reversed and destroyed. Every marine spirit attempting to manipulate my dream narrative loses its grip. Every monitoring spirit that has been following my footsteps is consumed by holy flames. O Lord, expose every ancestral spirit attempting to renew generational covenants through dreams. I reject every dream that seeks to bind my destiny to failure or stagnation. Every night attacker disguised in human or animal form is revealed and destroyed. I decree that my dream realm is sealed by the presence of the Almighty. Every serpent moving through my atmosphere is roasted by fire. Tonight I sleep with divine assurance that no enemy will prevail against me. I command every witchcraft conspiracy formed in the night to be overturned by the mighty hand of God. Every marine entity attempting to appear in my dreams to confuse or mislead me is cast into darkness. Every ancestral altar demanding access to my sleep is crushed under divine judgment. Let every monitoring spirit spying on my rest be struck down. Every serpentine power crawling into my dream realm is destroyed by fire. I reject every demonic design meant to disrupt my peace. O Lord, let your light blind every attacker that dares to rise against me tonight. Every dream of failure, fear, or shame is nullified. Every night attacker plotting ambush is consumed by the fire that encircles me. Tonight I sleep in peace, power, and divine security. As I step into this night, I command every witchcraft network plotting against my sleep to scatter into irreversible destruction, and I decree that every night attacker attempting to invade my dreams is consumed by the fire of the Almighty. Let every marine spirit attempting to infiltrate my dreams with deception, perversion, illusions, or spiritual entanglements be crushed and drowned by the judgment of God. I release divine thunder into every witchcraft altar calling my name, demanding my presence, or projecting attacks toward me, and I decree those altars collapse violently with no hope of rebuilding. Every monitoring spirit hiding in my environment, hovering in the air, or disguised in silence is struck blind and powerless. I reject every evil dream assigned to drain my strength, weaken my confidence, or sow confusion, and I decree such dreams return to their senders with multiplied destruction. Every ancestral spirit disguising itself as familiar faces to lure me into bondage is exposed and arrested under the blazing light of God. Every serpentine power slithering toward my dream realm is consumed before it reaches the threshold of my sleep. Tonight, I lie down in dominion, and every force of darkness that rises against me falls into shame and terror. O God, arise and silence every witchcraft voice calling my name in the realm of darkness. I decree that every demonic projection, nightmares, illusions, fear, oppression explodes before it reaches my mind. Every marine power attempting to build spiritual bridges to access my night is shattered and swept away. Let the anger of the Lord descend on every ancestral altar seeking to renew covenants through dreams. Every demonic watcher tracking my movements or observing my spirit is struck with blindness. I declare that every dream crafted by darkness to derail my progress, scatter blessings, or chain my destiny is burned without trace. Every night attacker, flying, crawling, or projecting is intercepted and destroyed by angels of war. The light of God shines upon me, exposing every hidden enemy. Tonight I sleep under holy fire, unreachable to witchcraft and untouched by darkness. I decree that every witchcraft curse programmed to manifest in my sleep is broken and reversed. Every marine spirit attempting to pull my spirit into dark waters or manipulate my emotions is drowned under divine storms. Every ancestral force attempting to drag me backward through dream encounters is bound and expelled. I reject every demonic dream designed to plant sickness, defeat, failure, or fear, and I declare the dream realm purified by the fire of God. Every monitoring spirit lurking near my bed or hiding in dark corners is erased. Every serpentine entity approaching my dream gates is torn apart. Let your light, O God, fill every inch of my environment until no shadow remains. Every night attacker preparing spiritual ambush is struck down by heaven's armies. I sleep wrapped in divine armor and rise in victory. As I move into this night, I release the fury of God against every witchcraft agent who vowed my sleep would be a battlefield. Every marine power releasing seductive dreams, deceptive illusions, or spiritual pollution is smothered under the storms of the Almighty. I command every ancestral altar that has monitored my bloodline or demanded my presence at night to collapse into ashes. Every monitoring spirit hiding behind walls or atmospheres blinded. I reject every dream crafted to scatter blessings or weaken me. Every serpentine spirit creeping through the night to strike my mind is crushed by the hammer of the Lord. Let your light saturate my space until no demonic creature finds a corner to hide. Every night attacker plotting invasion meets humiliating defeat. My rest is secured by fire. O Lord, silence every witchcraft whisper sent to manipulate my dreams. Every demonic presence attempting infiltration through fear or illusions is shattered. Every marine entity trying to rise from the waters to influence my night is bound and destroyed. Every ancestral spirit appearing in familiar forms is unmasked and expelled. Every nightmare or spiritual disturbance sent toward me is reversed. Every serpentine power plotting to coil around my dreams is roasted beyond recognition. Shine, O God, until no enemy survives the brightness of your presence. Tonight, I lie down under relentless heavenly protection. I decree that every witchcraft covenant formed through dreams or manipulation is broken. Every marine spirit attempting to pollute my night is cut off. Every ancestral force rising to reconnect me to generational bondage is expelled permanently. I reject every dream designed to derail my purpose or contaminate my spirit. Every monitoring spirit assigned to track my rest is swallowed by fire. Every serpentine demon weaving its influence into my sleep is crushed. Let your light, O Lord, drive every trace of darkness away. Every night attacker sent as an astral projection or shadow is arrested. My sleep is guarded with divine vigilance, unreachable by evil forces. Tonight I rest in unstoppable victory. As I enter this depth of the night, I command every witchcraft force drawing near my atmosphere to be swallowed by the violent fire of God, and I decree that every night attacker preparing to infiltrate my dreams collapses before they even rise. Every marine power attempting to stretch spiritual tentacles into my sleep, to manipulate my emotion, to plant defilement, or to steal my virtues is shattered under the crashing waves of divine judgment. I release the thunder of heaven against every altar whispering my name, summoning my spirit, or sending projections into my environment, and I decree those altars crumble with irreversible destruction. Every monitoring spirit stationed around my bed, hovering over my mind, or observing my spirit realm is blinded and removed with force. I reject every demonic dream crafted to scatter my blessings, drain my authority, or plant fear, and I decree every dark seed is uprooted and incinerated. Every ancestral spirit attempting to intrude into my night with familiar faces, emotional manipulation, or ancestral chains is exposed and expelled. Every serpentine entity creeping quietly toward my dream gates is crushed beneath the flames of the Almighty. Tonight, I lie down in a fortified realm where no enemy dares to cross the boundary of God's fire. O Lord, rise in your fury and silence every witchcraft voice calling me by name, sending commands or issuing summons into the night. I decree that every demonic presence trying to sow sorrow, confusion, intimidation, or fear into my dreams is shattered instantly. Every marine spirit attempting to drag my spirit into spiritual rivers, dream traps, or covenant-renewing encounters is drowned and erased. Every ancestral altar attempting to impose generational expectations on my night is broken into fragments. I declare that every projection, night paralysis, demonic illusions, spiritual harassment, or nightmare is reversed violently. Every monitoring entity perched in the unseen corners of my room is incinerated by holy flames. Every serpentine power attempting to coil around my peace is burned beyond recovery. Every night attacker preparing an ambush against my soul meets immediate angelic intervention. I decree that my night is protected, my mind is sealed, and my environment is surrounded by the undying fire of the Almighty. Nothing assigned by darkness will penetrate my rest. I decree in the authority of God that every witchcraft operation designed to use dreams as access points is overthrown. Every marine influence aiming to weaken my spiritual clarity through seductive dreams, confusing visions, or emotional entanglements is broken off permanently. Every ancestral force trying to lure my spirit into old covenants, dream prisons, or generational cycles is judged and banished. I reject every dream rooted in fear, regression, stagnation, or spiritual pollution, and I declare that only divine revelation prevails in my night. Every monitoring spirit tracking my sleep patterns, studying my vulnerability, or reporting my spiritual state is roasted by fire. Every serpentine demon weaving its influence around my pillow, my space, or my subconscious is destroyed without mercy. God, shine brighter than every shadow and burn away every hidden operation of darkness. Every night attacker flying in the spirit, crawling in the dark, or projecting themselves into my realm is intercepted by warrior angels. I decree that my dreams are untouchable, my soul is unapproachable, and my night is saturated with the violent protection of the Almighty. Tonight, I sleep as a conqueror, and every enemy that rises against me is cut down before dawn. As I step into this night with full spiritual authority, I command every witchcraft agent attempting to cross into my dream realm to be consumed by the raging fire of God, and I decree that every night attacker seeking to invade my atmosphere is struck down before they draw near. Every marine power stretching spiritual cords toward my sleep to plant confusion, seduction, oppression, or dream pollution is drowned beneath the violent waves of divine judgment. I release the hammer of heaven against every altar murmuring my name, summoning my spirit, or releasing projections into my environment, and I decree that such altars collapse into irreversible destruction. Every monitoring spirit positioned to observe my rest, track my soul, or record my spiritual movements is blinded and erased without recovery. I reject every evil dream crafted to drain my power, distort my peace, or manipulate my destiny. and I decree that every seed planted by darkness is burned into nothingness. Every ancestral presence attempting to slip into my dreams under familiar disguises is exposed by the light of God and expelled permanently. Every serpentine entity slithering toward my spiritual gates is pierced by the sword of the Almighty. Tonight I lie down in an atmosphere overflowing with divine fire, where no enemy can enter or survive. God, arise and silence every witchcraft command released into the night against me. I decree that every demonic presence attempting to project fear, anxiety, or confusion into my dreams is obliterated instantly. Every marine spirit rising from dark waters to entangle my spirit in dream covenants, illusions, or manipulations is drowned forever. Every ancestral altar attempting to rewrite my destiny in the night is shattered without mercy. I declare that every projection, whether nightmares, night paralysis, spiritual manipulation, or emotional disturbances, is reversed and returned to its senders with multiplied judgment. Every monitoring entity hiding in the atmosphere of my room is consumed by holy flames. Every serpentine demon seeking to coil around my peace, my mind, or my rest is burned with no trace left behind. Every night attacker traveling through witchcraft channels to reach me is intercepted and destroyed. I decree that my dreams are guarded by fire, my room is filled with divine presence, and my night is impenetrable to all evil forces. Tonight I sleep under the covering of God's uncompromising power. I decree by divine authority that every witchcraft spirit attempting to use the night as an open door into my life is shut out permanently. Every marine influence attempting to weaken me through dream pollution, soul entanglement, or spiritual seduction is uprooted and condemned. Every ancestral presence trying to use dreams to impose limitations, renew bondage, or reinforce generational cycles is judged and expelled from my sphere. I reject every dream rooted in fear, backwardness, and spiritual contamination, and I declare that none of them will take root in my life. Every monitoring spirit assigned to observe my rest or infiltrate my privacy is struck down by heavenly fire. Every serpentine presence weaving its way toward my subconscious is crushed beyond restoration. God, shine with unrelenting brightness over my environment and expose every hidden scheme of darkness. Every night attacker operating through astral projection, shadows, or spiritual disguise is arrested by angels of war. I decree that my spirit is fortified, my dreams are protected, and my night is secured under the violent defense of the Almighty. Tonight I sleep in triumph, and every enemy that rises against me collapses before dawn. As I enter this night under the full weight of divine authority, I command every witchcraft presence attempting to invade my sleep to be scattered into irreversible ruin. Every night attacker planning to access my dream gates through incantations, astral travel, or shadow manipulation is struck by thunderous judgment before they approach. Every marine force releasing spiritual nets, waters, or illusions into my atmosphere is dried up at the root and cast out permanently. I decree that every ancestral spirit trying to renew covenants through dreams, mimic familiar faces, or whisper instructions in the night is silenced forever. I reject every evil dream sent to drain my strength, exchange my blessings, or introduce fear, and I declare it powerless. Every monitoring spirit hovering near my bed, watching for weakness or tracking my rest is blinded by the blazing fire of heaven. Every serpentine demon attempting to coil around my mind, wrap around my spirit, or slither into my subconscious is crushed beyond revival. I seal my sleep with fire, I surround my room with divine glory, and I declare that no enemy shall penetrate my rest. Tonight I lie down in victory and rise in greater strength. O God, arise and let every witchcraft plan targeting my dreams be scattered by thunder. I declare that every demonic presence attempting to manipulate my night through fear, paralysis, illusions, or dark voices is consumed by unquenchable flames. Every marine spirit releasing spiritual waters to weaken my defenses is dried up instantly. Every ancestral altar calling my name in the night is shattered and left in ruins. Every projection of nightmares, tormenting dreams, or confusion is reversed and returned with multiplied judgment. Every monitoring agent stationed near my home, my room, or my spiritual space is erased without trace. Every serpentine presence creeping into the night to poison my peace, inject dread, or enforce oppression is incinerated immediately. I decree that my dreams are guarded by divine fire, my night is wrapped in God's power, and every enemy loses access to my spiritual realm. Tonight, I sleep in the covering of heaven, untouchable and unshakable. I declare with authority that every witchcraft entity using the night as a channel to plant fear, sickness, or delay is cut off. Every marine influence attempting to distort my dreams, seduce my spirit, or draw me into hidden agreements is uprooted and condemned. Every ancestral power using familiar faces or disguised voices to mislead me in the night is exposed and banished. I reject every dream designed to sabotage my destiny, weaken my faith, or drain my joy. Every monitoring spirit tracking my movements in the night is blinded by divine light. Every serpentine demon attempting to wrap around my dreams or inject spiritual toxins is crushed with force. O God, let your fire surround my bed, let your presence fill my room, and let your angels stand guard with drawn swords. Every night attacker approaching me through dark pathways is intercepted by heaven's warriors and destroyed. My spirit is fortified, my dreams are secured, and my night is sealed under an impenetrable shield of God's power. Tonight I rest in victory, and every enemy that rises against me collapses before morning. Tonight, by the authority of God, I shut down every spiritual operation rising against my rest. Every witchcraft messenger flying through the night with assignments, codes, or instructions concerning my destiny is struck down by the arrows of the Almighty. Every marine agent attempting to infiltrate my sleep through deceptive dreams, emotional manipulation, or engineered encounters is drowned in divine judgment. Every ancestral spirit standing at the gates of my night seeking to influence or re-establish ancient connections is expelled and forbidden from returning. I decree that every projection of fear, confusion, loss, or spiritual contamination is reversed violently. Every monitoring power stretching its gaze into my bedroom, watching for weakness, or attempting to manipulate my subconscious is blinded and removed. Every serpentine force invading my dream realm through deception or spiritual pressure is burned beyond recognition. Every night attacker setting ambushes, planting sickness, or draining strength is confronted by the fire of warrior angels. O Lord, let your thunder travel through my environment and silence every whisper, every spiritual signal, and every coded instruction sent from dark altars. I decree that every altar speaking my name, invoking my essence, or summoning my spirit is shattered irreversibly. Every form of dream manipulation designed to steal virtues, scatter progress, or frustrate destiny is overturned. Every demonic presence hiding in unseen corners is exposed and eliminated. Tonight, I sleep under divine surveillance, surrounded by the flames of the Almighty. No dream crafted by darkness will stand. My mind is shielded, my spirit anchored, my atmosphere fortified, and my night secured by the power of God. Every attack collapses and every enemy is crushed. I enter this night as a victor and rise at dawn with renewed strength, clarity, and supernatural peace. Tonight, I invoke the strength of God to scatter every hidden operation of darkness assigned against my rest. Every witchcraft weapon programmed to activate once I sleep, through infiltration or dream invasion, is dismantled. Every marine spirit attempting to project illusions or entanglements is erased from my atmosphere. Every ancestral force trying to revive old covenants or generational signatures in my dream life is nullified. I decree that every demonic portal opened through past encounters or dream pollution is sealed permanently. Every night attacker searching for access into my consciousness meets blazing angelic swords. Every monitoring power observing my dreams or tracking my progress is consumed by fire. Every serpentine entity trying to coil around my peace or whisper fear is shattered under divine flames. O Lord, rise as my defender and scatter every shadow, every whisper, and every influence that does not come from you. Let your fire sweep through my atmosphere and consume everything that carries darkness. Every altar releasing nightmares, paralysis, or harassment is broken into ashes. Every projection launched against my mind returns to its sender with judgment. My night is sanctified, my dreams secured, and my spirit unreachable. I sleep under divine fire, surrounded by heavenly armies. I awaken untouchable, unshaken, and fully preserved. Tonight I take dominion over my dream realm and decree that every witchcraft program designed to manipulate my sleep is destroyed. Every demonic timeline replaying old pain or pulling my spirit backward is shattered. Every marine power sending seductive dreams, illusions, or emotional traps faces immediate judgment. Every ancestral spirit disguising itself in familiar faces is exposed and expelled. I release God's fire against every altar projecting delay, sickness, fear, or sorrow. Every demonic surveillance spirit waiting for deep sleep to plant darkness is struck down. Every serpentine force creeping toward my dream gates is crushed. Every night attacker traveling through dark pathways is intercepted and defeated. Lord, let your consuming fire sweep through every layer of my atmosphere. Silence every witchcraft voice calling my name or attempting to control my dreams. Every projection, nightmares, illusions, paralysis, or harassment returns to the sender. Every entity attempting to steal my strength or exchange my blessings is overthrown. My dreams are consecrated, angel-guarded, and filled with divine light. No darkness penetrates the shield of God surrounding me. I sleep with authority, rest with confidence, and rise in increased spiritual strength. Every power that approaches is burned and eradicated. My night is covered, my mind sealed, and my spirit untouchable. Tonight I stand in the authority of God and declare that every witchcraft operation scheduled to awaken in the middle of my sleep is dismantled before its activation. Every demonic force attempting to hover over my bed, invade my atmosphere, or release spiritual toxins into my dream realm is burned by the flames of the Almighty. Every marine agent infiltrating my subconscious with confusion, seduction, or emotional manipulation is struck down and erased. Every ancestral spirit lingering at the borders of my night, trying to influence my rest or reattach generational burdens, is banished permanently. I decree that every dark projection sent to pull my spirit into fear, spiritual wandering, or dream captivity collapses instantly. Every monitoring spirit positioned near my room seeking access to my thoughts or studying my patterns is blinded by heavenly light. Every serpentine force traveling through the night with spiritual poison or mental pressure is crushed under divine judgment. Every night attacker coordinating ambushes, dream traps, or spiritual burdens is neutralized by warrior angels. O Lord, release your consuming fire into every corner of my atmosphere and destroy every hidden mechanism of darkness. Let your thunder silence every whisper, every call, and every command sent against me. I decree that every altar summoning my spirit or plotting dream manipulation is shattered into dust. Every demonic seed attempting to take root in my night through nightmares, illusions, or oppressive encounters is uprooted permanently. My night becomes a fortified realm of divine presence where no enemy crosses the boundary of God's fire. Tonight, I decree that every witchcraft spirit attempting to access my dream gates is cut off completely. Every dark force traveling through hidden pathways to reach my night is intercepted by the fire of heaven. Every marine power releasing waves of confusion or emotional distortion is drowned. Every ancestral presence attempting to reattach old covenants or generational cycles is expelled violently. Every dream attack crafted to weaken my faith or scatter my blessings is reversed. Every monitoring spirit tracking my growth is blinded. Every serpentine power releasing spiritual toxins or oppressive atmospheres is crushed. Every night attacker plotting against my rest collapses under divine intervention. Lord, release your fire into the unseen layers of my night and consume every presence carrying darkness. Let your thunder shatter every altar speaking against me or releasing coded instructions into my dreams. Every evil projection, fear, paralysis, illusion, or harassment returns violently to the sender. My dreams are sanctified by divine light, guarded by angelic forces, and sealed by the power of God. I sleep under the fire of heaven, wrapped in divine protection. Every enemy approaching me is defeated, consumed, and erased from my environment. I rest in victory and rise in power. Tonight I establish a divine barricade around my spirit, my mind, and my atmosphere, and I decree that every witchcraft assignment released against my sleep is burned to ashes. Every dark force attempting to trespass into my night through whispers, projections, or spiritual manipulation is confronted by the consuming fire of God. Every marine spirit invading my subconscious with emotional distortions or dream entanglements is drowned under divine judgment. Every ancestral power pulling my soul into forgotten agreements or generational cages is uprooted permanently. I decree that every demonic pattern repeating in my dreams, fear, loss, confusion, or intimidation, is shattered forever. Every monitoring spirit studying my rest or waiting for vulnerability is removed. Every serpentine entity planting spiritual poison or mental heaviness is crushed beneath divine fire. Every night attacker preparing ambushes or dream prisons is scattered instantly. O Lord, release your lightning and silence every voice that is not yours. Let every altar sending nightmares or paralysis crumble. Every projection, coded or aggressive, reverses with force. Every demonic presence manipulating my emotions or vision is destroyed. My night is impenetrable. My dreams are guarded and my rest is sanctified. I sleep surrounded by angelic warriors, covered by divine fire, overshadowed by supernatural peace. No darkness crosses my threshold. No enemy approaches my realm. I enter this night victorious, rest under God's power, and rise with strength, clarity, and dominion. Darkness bows before me, and every enemy that rises falls without recovery. As I bring this prayer to its final seal, I decree that every force of darkness assigned to monitor, delay, or interrupt the manifestation of my breakthroughs collapses permanently under the power of God. Every witchcraft network that has gathered information about me through dreams, projections, or spiritual spies is dismantled without recovery. Every marine covenant operating secretly, attempting to build emotional traps or spiritual confusion, is broken forever. Every ancestral spirit hunting my night, stalking my destiny, or attempting to reclaim spiritual territory is cast out and forbidden from returning. I decree that no remnant of darkness survives this moment. Every chain, every cord, every attachment, every residue is consumed by divine fire. I declare that my atmosphere is fully secured. My dream realm is fully covered, and my night is fully surrendered to the presence of the Almighty. Every spirit that feeds on fear, manipulates emotions, or seeks access through subconscious vulnerability is overthrown. Every gate that darkness once used to enter my sleep is sealed by the authority of heaven. I decree complete cleansing, complete renewal, complete purity in every dimension of my rest. No whisper of darkness lingers, no shadow remains, no influence of evil survives the fire of God that surrounds me now. I command peace to settle over my body, my mind, and my spirit. Peace that flows from God's throne, peace that silences storms, peace that paralyzes the strategies of the wicked. I declare that my sleep will be restful, refreshing, prophetic, and protected. I decree that divine dreams, divine direction, and divine encounters will replace every nightmare, every attack, and every oppressive dream that once tried to infiltrate my night. My spirit is aligned with heaven, my soul is anchored in God, and my rest becomes a doorway to strength, clarity, and revelation. Tonight I decree that angels encamp around me, angels of war, angels of fire, angels of protection, standing guard over every corner of my environment. No enemy crosses their watch, no force breaks their formation, no darkness survives their presence. I decree that I rise from this prayer wrapped in supernatural covering, empowered by divine strength, and surrounded by the glory of God. I will wake up renewed, restored, and recharged with spiritual authority sharpened and destiny untouchable. And as this prayer is sealed, I declare that this victory is permanent, this covering is unbreakable, and this protection is unshakable. Everything spoken stands, everything declared manifests. My night is secured, my tomorrow is fortified, and my life remains hidden under the shadow of the Almighty. In Jesus' name, Amen. If this prayer has spoken into your spirit, if it has strengthened you, covered you, or awakened something inside you, then don't leave without taking action. Type Amen in the comments, declare your victory, and step into agreement with this covering. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a prayer, a declaration, or a word that empowers your spirit and protects your life. Share this prayer with someone who needs deliverance, breakthrough, and night protection. I seal this prayer in fire, in faith, and in the name of the one who never fails. Rest now protected, sleep now covered, rise tomorrow in power. Amen.